good? Everyone looking good? I look good? Look good? Nah, I look kind of dirty right now. I'm kind of dirty. I'm just getting back from work right now. I'm kind of tired. How's everyone doing? Everyone been doing well? Everyone doing good? It's been quite some time since I uploaded a video with the E36 and, well, the video in general. I took some time off of social media just to focus on other endeavors and other responsibilities that I had to withhold as a young man. And that's just the duality of growing up and, really maturing is, life's gonna happen. It's funny because I feel like this is a time capsule in a sense. My YouTube channel is progressively, I progressively have seen myself grow as a young man in this crazy world. And it's just insane that it was insane because I was looking at some of my old videos and just seeing who I was when I was younger to who I am now. It's two different people, you just, in a world full of craziness, we're growing. That's something I aspire to do in my life, is to always, I've always been the person to want to grow and want to achieve so much in life. I consider myself very ambitious and very hungry to want to create something of myself. As you guys can see, I just said I came back from my 9 to 5 right now. I'm tired, but I want to stay consistent with these uploads. It's mainly for myself because something I've always lacked in my life is consistency. And I see how that's hindered my growth in so many different areas in my life. And it's really taken the last 3 to 4 years of my life to really understand what consistency and compounding will do to one's life. So my goal with these videos are to not only obviously upload onto YouTube, my goal with these videos are to hold myself accountable. Not just with my automotive passions, but also with my other endeavors in my life. I feel as if I don't need anyone, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't live my life for other people. I do it for myself. But I want this to be a self-reflection and a documentation for not only myself, but for other people and my future. I want this to be a documentation of what it is to grow something, what it is to commit to something, what it is to have passion and precision when it comes to creating something from the ground up. We live in a generation and era where it's easier than ever to really create something for yourself, aside from the normality of what people are used to doing. So in doing so, I've dialed down and really committed to growth to such a high degree. I love growing in life, not just financially, but spiritually, mentally, physically, and all different aspects. I'm the type of person that if you sit down and talk to me, I'm going to talk your ear off about just, man, taking life by the balls and just running with it, man. Like really living life to the fullest and doing the best to create something for yourself. I believe life is so frugal and you have to take every chance and every opportunity you possibly can to create something for yourself. Man, just believe in yourself. If you have something that you want to do, don't be lazy. Don't be stubborn. Just do it. Just commit to it. Just fail forward. That's something I've been doing recently, is just failing forward. I procrastinate a lot. In the past, I've always been the type of person to really like to plan. And the planning has held me back because I didn't commit to it. There was no action behind it. So, or if I did take action, it'd be too late, because I would overthink a lot. But I've seen that I've had more success in my life with just taking action and failing forward. That's what's allowed me to really propel myself with monetary success, not just with financial standards, but just with developing myself. That's just the type of person that I am. Yeah, man, I want to create this channel to show people that anything and everything is possible in this life. It doesn't matter if you're older, younger, your ethnicity, your gender, it doesn't matter, any of that. None of that shit matters. What matters is you committing and having self-discipline to the process of consistency and just keep doing it. But yeah, I'm rambling. I don't know really where this video is going. I'm just talking my mind off right here. I'm in a new garage. I recently moved last July. I moved from my old two-story little granny unit to an actual house with of course, course, we needed the garage to house the toys. You know how we do it here, come on. This is my 1997 BMW E36 M3 sedan. I've owned this car for about 2 years, I want to say. It's been a phenomenal chassis to learn and to drive and to get to just really understand. I think, me personally, this has been the top BMW chassis for the era that it was built in. Like, this is just such a phenomenal car to drive in. There is so much that I have to do to this car. It is not clean by any means. It is a project car. I purchased it with the understanding and the plan to really fix this up. And that's what I've slowly been doing. This old Wagner lip took a complete shit. I literally drive the absolute shit out of this car because that's what I purchased it for, was to drive and to use it, you know? Aside from that, I added on a few goodies since the last video. Some Euro glass headlights, some new fogs, new quick release steering wheel. Of course, the cherry on top is the set of TE37s. This is a square setup. It is a 17 by 8.5 with a plus 14 on a 235/40 17. These are some meaty boys. I pretty much have the fitment dialed. I lowered it a little more than what I would like to. I'm gonna raise the rears just a tad bit because on the rear passenger side, I rubbed just a little bit. Rear driver side, I might raise a 1/4 inch. Rear passenger side might be a 1/2 inch. I don't know yet. But that's gonna be my next endeavor, is dialing in the fitment. I took the car on its first really toge or back road drive 3 weeks ago. That was the previous video that I uploaded. I drove to Nicasio. That's a really nice area over here in Northern California. And I beat the living shit out of the car. I really pushed it to its limits, and I saw and felt the potential of what it wanted to be and where it wanted to go, but there's just so much that I still have to dial in with suspension. It's just, there's a lot I have to still invest into to really get this car up to par with where I want it to go. But nonetheless, it's been such an amazing chassis to experience. As I said previously, it's literally the funnest 90s car. When this thing is just, when it goes, it wants to go. And with the meaty tire setup, this thing freaking grips, dude. So the S2000 is gonna be a whole complete different build series. There's just so much time, energy, and money, just like the E36 that I have to put into that. The route I want to go for is something different. You know, I grew up loving, and I still love the Japanese tuner culture. You know, the JDM culture. I've always found this, not attraction, but I fucking love it, dude. It's cool to see a slam car with some tilty ass wheels. You know, it looks sick. But after driving this thing with some meat, bro, I have to put some meaty boys on the S2K, and I want to really obtain the use of what the car was meant for. This car, if you've never driven an S2000, it's like a modern day go-kart with proper suspension, like a good exhaust, a good set of meaty wheel, a meaty tire setup. This car is just absolutely phenomenal to drive. And unfortunately, I really lost the experience of what I just said because of the whole stance aspect. Now, don't get me wrong, the car looks freaking sick with the fitment. Like, I got some 18 by 10 with the plus 14 squared setup on the TEs. The car looks sick, you know, but I don't really get the full advantage of what it was meant to be. You know, it's such a driver's experienced car. Like, if you've never been in an S2K, like, you have to drive one to really understand what it is. It's literally, like I said, the modern day go-kart. I'm not a materialistic person at all. These cars, they're just cars at the end of the day. But it's a reminder to myself that if you really work hard and you're really consistent and disciplined in life, you can obtain whatever you want. You know, at 28, I have had I've had a lot of fun cars, but to be able to really have the two cars I've wanted together ever since I was like 17, 18, dude. Ever since I was like 19, I always pictured myself having, I don't know why, these two cars together. And it's just crazy how the world works out. You know, I just, literally everything worked out crazy. And dude, I literally have both my dream cars together. And I just, it's fucking crazy, dude. You really can't achieve anything in life, and you have to have fun. You know, that's my mantra, is you have to have fun. You know, we're all just big kids in a crazy world. I don't care what anybody says. Everyone that I surround myself with, all the mentors I've had, they've all said the same thing. It's, you know, we're all just big kids just trying to have fun. No one knows what the fuck they're doing in this world. You know, think I know what I'm doing? I barely know how to wipe my own ass. But yo, this car is filthy, man. This car is so dirty. I gotta wash this thing so bad. This car stayed out, so the E36 stayed outside for a little bit too. I had it outside for probably about, I don't even know, like 3 months, and I didn't wash it at all, dude, so this thing is nasty. I think I'm gonna pull it outside and actually clean it because it is in need of a car wash. I'll probably wash this and my 4Runner. 4Runner's dirty too. Alright, so here's kind of a different angle of the 36. This is like one of my favorite angles. It's just, this 3/4 shot just shows the boxiness mixed with the meaty tire setup on the Japanese wheels with the BMW. It's just, the German car just, it looks phenomenal, man. This has been my favorite angle. Then you got the clears up front. I just find it to be so, I don't know, getting like a Dark Knight vibe, you know, just, it looks sick. You know, a black car with white wheels, with clear accents, just looks so good to me. Got the black grills. Debating if I want to just clear the tint, get it all off, and just go fishbowl. Definitely want to get a cage too. I don't know what kind of cage yet. Definitely want to do something, you know, like, I don't know, just spice it up a little bit inside. You know, obviously, like I said, new seats, either Recaros or Brids. Cage, fix up some little issues I have inside. Yeah, I don't know, something to spice it up. Again, guys, this car is so dirty right now. I mean, look at this. Oh my gosh. But it looks so good on the TVs, bro. Look at that fitment. So yeah, this is what I was telling you guys about. Yeah, the seats definitely need, let's turn on this light. Seats definitely need to be replaced bad. And this is another pet peeve of mine, was that the previous owner self-tapped, ghettoed self-tappered this glove box. I have another one I need to install. Other than that, replace this bad boy. You got some wear and tear right there. And there's my cockpit, dude. Looks like absolute dog shit. Yeah, oh yeah, new quick release. Holy shit, bro, I'll tell you guys. Got this from Albania, Turkey? I think I got it from Turkey, I don't remember. But yeah, aside from that, I mean, the car's been pretty decent shape. Still got the LTW wing. There's a cool little There's a cool little 3/4 shot. This thing looks nasty, dude. Yeah, look at that fitment, that's crazy, bro. Me rubbing so bad on that, I took it out. Oh my god, bro, look how tight that is, man. Look how tight that is. But it looks good, you know. As okay, this is the fitment I was telling you guys earlier. Looks awesome. This car is gonna be crazy once I bring it back. I have so much I want to do to it, man. It already has so much done to it, but it'll be back soon. Such a phenomenal car to own. F22 from an AP2. See the wire throttle body. Yeah, you know how we do it. Yeah, man, this car is freaking awesome. Here is the here's the driver's side door. I mentioned definitely need to fix this. Every time I see it, it pisses me off. Sure, it gives it that rustic, nostalgic 90s look, but dude, it looks like shit every time I take it off. Every time I take the car out, it just pisses me off, bro. Dude, this thing is filthy. Oh my god. Alright, let's go get it. Thank you again for everyone that tuned in. It's good to be back. I'm excited to commit and to push the boundaries of what I've always wanted to achieve in life, and really get outside my comfort zone with speaking to the camera. And I know I've always been really weird. I'm so used to being behind the camera, and being in front of it, speaking to it, is still foreign to me. Even though I've done it in the past, I feel as if I don't have the consistency to. I haven't developed the consistency to talk to the camera, speaking to a piece of glass. Kind of weird. But as I said, give me time. I will progressively get better with this. I'm committed to growing and trying to create something from this. Take the time out of your day, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching this, to watch my stupidity and all the crazy shit I do. Thank you again. I really appreciate all of you, and I want to leave these videos with some piece of inspiration, and that is, no matter what you do in life, commit to it, don't give up, and if you're going to fail, you fail forward. That being said, thank you again. I appreciate each and every one of you. I want to go shower because I smell like shit. Thank you. Catch you guys in the next video.